There's another beef that was brewing over the weekend between Soulja Boy and our North Carolina's own J.Cole, and we're not really even sure what what the beef is about. Soulja Boy don't know what the beef is about.
He was mad about, but he was mad as hell though.
Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Mad.
So basically, from my understanding, J. Cole was on a podcast discussing his discussion. Okay, it was called Mitch Gone Mad's podcast called A Safe Place, where just J. Cole was discussing Soulja Boy's music, saying he didn't like it, but he always found himself in the clubs dancing to it and, you know, enjoying when it came on. So J. Cole said he had to check himself and realize he was a hater. And he put that out there and said, you know, there was room for dudes like Soulja Boy in the game, even though their music wasn't as lyrical. So J. Cole said hearing Soulja Boy's music kind of made him reflect and check himself on being a hater. And so I don't understand how Soulja Boy turned that into beef, but somehow, some way,
he was 38.
I wonder what set Soulja Boy off.
But this is my thing. This is my thing with the whole thing. So
yeah,
guys be really sensitive. I don't know if it's the internet that's made people uber sensitive or whatever, but he had a nice little run.
Soulja Boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a really nice
Soulja Boy
run.
made his own lane, and I'll give him his props for that. He
as
had
much as people,
2 songs. Nah, he had a couple songs.
He had more than that. As much as people try to discredit the guy, Draco, he had his run. Now, with that being said, everybody didn't listen to you though because you had your run, and accept that. He's making it sound like everybody listened to him when no, everybody was not listening to the Soulja Boy. We heard it because it was force fed to us. So that's how hip hop heads heard it. When you go to the club, you'd hear it. But like me riding around, me at the house, things of that nature, I'm not playing Soulja Boy. And that's what J. Cole was saying. In my eyes, it's like I heard him and he had his run. But I was listening to others who were spitting bars.
Yeah. I didn't, you know, Soulja Boy came out when I was in my 20s and he was a teenager. So, I mean, I appreciate the catchiness of it, but I never looked at him as lyrical. And, of course, when he came on the scene, all the OG rappers dissed him. I remember Ice-T dissed him. Snoop Dogg said he didn't like his music, and Soulja Boy said he cried off of that.
Because
it's
Soulja Boy's music, whack or not, it was so different, especially to the OGs in the game. His music's so different, but we had to think, though, it wasn't catered towards us. We took offense with it, and we weren't giving him a pass like this is a grown-up hip-hop, but he was aiming it towards kids and stuff like that. So he hit who he was going for. It wasn't adults.
Yeah. But you also got to understand, though, it's like his age didn't give him a pass because Rakim was the same age Soulja Boy was when Paid in Full came out. And then you got Crisscross, even though JD wrote their rhymes, they were still kind of lyrical.
But like I said, he found his lane. If Budha was here, Budha will tell you we went to a Soulja Boy concert. We were there, met the kid and everything. He was real young. He was probably like 15 when we met him down in Atlanta. And when I tell you they opened the doors up for this venue so they could see this dude, they mobbed in there to see.
They mobbed Soulja Boy.
They mobbed the stage, and when I say kids, it was a bunch of white kids. It was some, you know, it was some black kids there, but it was a lot of white kids. Soulja Boy found his lane. Now, this and J. Cole, worst thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
Worst thing you can do because
J. Cole ain't gonna diss you back. That's the thing.
North Carolina rides for theirs.
Yeah.
North Carolina will stand 10 toes down for Jermaine Cole. They love J. Cole, and he has a huge fan base. This is definitely Soulja Boy clout chasing.
Yeah.
100% clout chasing. He didn't even have to respond. It's like you hear because everybody has a podcast. Welcome to the FM podcast. All our new viewers share our shit. But everybody has a podcast now. So you're going to hear things that you possibly might not like, but you got to let that go.
Exactly.
It's not even worth entertaining. And what is Soulja Boy going to do? Diss J. Cole?
Yeah, he already dissed J. Cole. You saw the video I shared. So Soulja Boy put out a video where he was trying to explain why he was upset, and then he just snapped and said he don't even know why he's upset. So Soulja Boy is just reacting. You're right, for clout and attention.
He's clout chasing, and right now J. Cole might be on one of the hottest feature runs I can remember since Wayne.
Yeah.
Since Ho. Like, this is how hot J. Cole is right now on this feature run he's doing. So, Soulja Boy need to sit down, chill out, and just make a song. So make a song. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Because J. Cole out here he dropping heat on that first person shooter.
Yeah, that was dope.
I
like Cole's guest appearances more than his albums.
A lot of people do.
They should make a mixtape of all of his guest appearance verses.
He has bars on Lil Yachty song that are, if I would have never listened to Lil Yachty if it wasn't for J. Cole being up there. And those bars are so dope. Just like with the Lil Durk song. I would have never listened to that song if J. Cole hadn't been up there. J. Cole right now is really holding the torch when it comes to features.
Yeah.